Dang, I wanted to hear the intro to the game. But well, I guess we'll skip it today. Frick, 20 minutes later. Jeez. Yo, what's up there, baby? Welcome in. All right, I need some more coffee after that. All right, we have a new NPC coming today. We get to go figure out what's going on with that here. Do-do-do, do-do-do. The trilobite you sold us is truly an impeccable specimen. We've attached the payment to this letter. Sick. Nice. That's cool. What a cool system. So you can sell these fossils directly to the museum for a little bit of extra cash if you don't want to, if you're okay with waiting, instead of selling it to Tom Nook for cheaper. Dang, 7K. Dang. Now we're talking, dude. That's sick. Melon chair today. Now we're cooking here, dude. All right, nice. Oh, I knew somebody was coming to visit. Yo, what's up, Tangy? Nice. We love a good we love a good morning from Tangy. Yo, what's up, Gers? Good to see you. I kept hitting the snooze. Yeah, clearly. I'm just worried, you know, because it's a $60 controller, and I just panicked for a second. I'm like, dude, did my controller just brick? I'm like, dude, it made me realize that I don't have a backup controller for my PC that I would prefer to use, besides for the old one that is like all beat up and busted. So I'll tell you right now, this situation made me realize that I need to go buy a backup controller now. So funny enough, I did during that process of setting up the controller, I had the realization that I should have a backup in the house, because the one that I have that's a backup works, but it's junk. It's falling apart. So I was like regretting, I was about to go into the closet and grab it, and I'm like, so I'm happy this controller's working, and I'm going to have to go and just get a backup in the house, because, you know, that's, as a streamer, I got to have backups of that kind of stuff so that I can just on the fly be ready to deal with it. You know what I mean? So looks like I'm going controller shopping again. I've been buying way too many controllers, dude. It's terrible. And it sucks because my Switch controllers don't work on my PC. They can work for a lot of people. They don't work for me. I have a very specific problem in which Switch controllers just don't work on my PC. I've done tons of research. I know what I'm talking about. So that's super unfortunate, because I would love to just use my Nintendo Switch controller on my PC and just be done. And I don't have that option. So it's like, I have to buy something like an 8-bit do or something that can plug into USB, because otherwise I can't just use the controllers. Like, Nintendo Switch controllers are so expensive that I would be nice to just buy those and use them for both my systems, you know? Yeah, Switch. I don't know if Switch 2 Pro Controller will work on the Switch 1. That's a really good question. I actually don't know if that's going to work that way. I can tell you that Switch 1 Pro Controllers will work on the Switch 2, but I don't think I've seen any conversation about the other way around. That's a super good question, actually. Yo, what's up, Big Fuss? Alto Girls checking in. Jupi-san, good morning. What's up, Highland Cowgirl Gaming? And Tater Tot Soup getting a check-in as well. All right, let's see if we got a job with Tangy. Yep, I think I will ask for your help. See this Pokemon Pikachu? Could you get it over to Hazel? Okay. Nice. And Bernick makes a good, inexpensive Pro Controller clone, but I don't know what the deal with getting stuff from China is right now. Yeah. So I've been using 8-bit Do. And I like 8-bit do's work. So I wouldn't be afraid of getting another 8-bit do if I had to. But you know what I'll probably do is just get another battle pad from Hori. So here, before I read that message in the chat, so this is the last controller. This is the extra controller that I have right now. This is the extra controller that I have right now in my closet that's all beat up. And this, I honestly will just get another one of these. Look at for 25 bucks. They're called the Hori Battle Pad. And it's a GameCube clone, but it has both of the L's and the R's. So like, you know, Z1 and ZL and ZR. And it's a plug and play for PC. It's so plug and play. Like you plug this bad boy in your computer and every program will pick it up. And that's not normal for PC heads that understand why that's important. It's super plug and play. Every program I've ever used on PC instantly acknowledges it. It gets acknowledged by Windows as a controller. So no BS. And I spent $40 on it when I bought it. I bought this thing like 5 years ago. It was like $39.99. So it's even cheaper. Or it might have been $29.99, whatever. Doesn't matter. Point is this bad boy lasted me about 4 or 5 years. And I'll tell you the only problem with this thing is that it's light and it feels like junk. It doesn't have a motor in it, so it doesn't vibrate, and it's really light. And if you're a gamer like I am, like, you know, some of us gamers are a little serious about our controllers, that light controllers don't feel good. And it's corded. This is a corded controller. So there's no Bluetooth. You're attached to a cord, and it's light. So it feels kind of junky, and like after about 4 or 5 years, I really wore it down, and the joystick is a little loose and stuff. So it's not going to be a lifetime controller. You know what I mean? But it will do the job, especially for PC gaming. And I stand by this thing, man. I'm probably just going to buy another one of these as backup, just so I have it in the house, right? Because it's like, I can't be running out of controllers, you know? So I'll probably pick this bad boy up. There's a link to the actual Hori USA website, but you can get it on Amazon as well if you're more of an Amazon kind of person. Just keep that in mind. Just go into Amazon and type Hori, Hori Battle Pad, and you'll be good. Say, Hylian, about the way I talk, do you like it? No one else in this village ever says, so it makes me feel all weird saying it all the time. Can you do me a favor and maybe think of something that sounds better? Nah, you're fine, dude. You're a cat. Really? Now that you mention it, I guess isn't so bad after all. All right, then. I guess I'll keep on saying it for now. Yep. You're good, babe. You're good. Don't even worry about it, you little buttum. All right, let's go to the police station. Oh wait, did we get a new villager today? No new villager today. We had Tad yesterday. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we have 3 more villagers total that we could fit in our town before people start leaving. So we better start sending some more letters to Tangy, because we got to make sure that our friendship level with Tangy is high enough that she doesn't decide to leave on us when people start moving out. Because once we get to 15 villagers, people will start moving out, and we got to make sure that she's not one of them. Bum 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 bum. That combo, yeah, that's a good combo. Yeah, wait, I missed your message, Tater Top. An update on the interview. Didn't end up getting the job because my availability coming next fall doesn't align. but she did say that she's keeping my information on file and will be reaching out to me when a part-time position opens. Seems like they wanted to hire me. It was just an issue of availability. Oh, well, congratulations on at least having a somewhat positive outcome of a pretty stressful situation, you know, job interviews. I hope that you're taking it pretty well and keep on the grind, Tater Tot. You got this, dude. You'll find that position that aligns with your life. You'll find it. It's out there, I'm sure. You've been loving Lunar too? Lunar looks fun. Old school RPG, right? Like old school classic RPG status. What, Rex? What are you doing way over here, dude? Rex is a lion about town today. All right, nothing there. Yo, good morning, Ace Mage. Good to see you. I'm so happy. I'm so relieved that my controller is okay. I let a little bit of panic instill into my heart over it for no reason. Like, it's just a controller, but I really like this controller, so I panicked there for a second. I don't want to pull that weed yet. We might use that weed if we get some foreign fruit today. Kind of relieved, weirdly enough. I have a lot of weddings I'm traveling for this summer, so a part-time until I graduate would be best. Right. Currently moving in our things into a new apartment. This stream was so nice to have on while being productive. Oh, Diana, congratulations on the move, dude. Nice, dude. As somebody who literally just moved, as you probably know, that's pretty cool, man. Yo, I just really started locking in my apartment. We got new carpet installed, and now I'm starting to bring furniture in, and I'm real excited. So I'm still in that new apartment era. I'll probably still be feeling these vibes for a couple months until things really start to just feel like normal, if that makes sense. Things are definitely not feeling too normal yet, so. Yeah, dude, cheers, and thanks for hanging out. I was just thinking about you the other day, actually, so. You think they're going to be another Nintendo Direct in June? I actually do think we will get another Direct this summer, yeah. Now, June feels a little early, but yeah, I think. So here's my logic behind why we could see a Nintendo Direct this summer. Well, first off, I think Nintendo has to sell us more stuff because after Donkey Kong, we don't have a release date for Legend ZA, and we don't have a release date for Metroid Prime 4, and I think they're going to want to lock those release dates in so they can start to market those games to us as the summer and fall rolls in. I also firmly believe that the June E3 era is still alive and well. We might no longer have E3, but I'll tell you what we do have. We do have a summer month of tons of game releases and game announcements, rather. The Summer Games Fest, we'll be watching live, and I'm sure that's right around the corner, as well as all sorts of little mini announcements. I'm sure PlayStation might do something, Xbox might do something. So I really do firmly believe that this summer we are going to see some form of Direct. Something. And now it could very well be July or August, but logically and traditionally it's June and then September. June, then October. That's normally what they do, but listen, this year's not normal. We have a brand new console releasing. So they could be throwing away traditions, and we all need to expect a bit of a mix-up. You know, we could get no Directs. We could get 5 Directs. Who knows? And that's what I have to say about that. Yo, thank you, Anonymous, for the gifted to Diana. Yo, bringing them in, badging them up, Bamball, ringing them in, my dude. Thank you, man. Thank you. Yo, what's up, Strawberry Kells? Yo, and Sith Angel, if you're still out there, Sith, good morning. Anybody who rolled in during the controller debacle, don't be shy to jump in the chat and say hello. I really don't enjoy having those types of disjointed moments so early because this is when people roll into my stream and say hello. So don't be shy, all right? Just want to throw that out there. Don't be shy to say hello. If I missed your message, you can always repost, do an ad highly in dissent. Yeah, I really appreciate you. Again, Skady, I hope you've been well, man. I really haven't had a chance to catch up with you, Skady Gaming, but your continued patronage to my dream and journey is truly appreciated, and I hope you're living well. Petite, of course. here on the regular. Thank you for that Prime, dude. And good morning, Ashley. Good morning, Courtney Brielle. See you out here, Courtney. Good to see you, Mahogany Chica. Dolore Ray, of course. One more time, good morning to you. Appreciate you, Ashley. Ashley. We got Midge in the house. Welcome to the show. Yo, enjoy that work lurk, Ryan Perp. We got Captain Crappin'. What's up, baby? Good to see you back in here, Cap. Welcome in the show, dude. No worries, just vibing. Cool. I hope you've been well, Sith. I hope life's been treating you all right. I've been doing my best to keep up with you when I can. Like, you know, stuff that you share. I know the last thing I saw was, I think you shared some pictures from Epcot. I think you were doing some relaxing over in the Disney World stuff. I think that was the last pictures I saw of yours. Yo, what's up, Necro? Yo, thanks for reposting, man. Good morning, Necro. Good morning, Dude Supreme, dude. Good to see you, dude. Welcome in, Dude Supreme. Welcome to the show, man. Rough nights of sleep again, but got some. But we're here. Yeah. I feel it, my dude. Yeah. Last night's sleep for me was actually pretty good. But I still feel like I need, I don't know, maybe a nap or like a solid 8 hours tonight will, I think, do me good. So, but I'm feeling pretty good today, actually. I think I got a decent night's sleep. So you slept like 11 hours. Yeah. Last night, I fell asleep and then I woke up and realized I didn't brush my teeth. And it was like 10. I fell asleep at like 8:45, like almost 9. I woke up at like 10:30 and was like, my alarm bells went off in my brain. I was like, my teeth. So I got up, I brushed my teeth, and then I fell back asleep. And then I woke up again at like midnight. And I was just like, I think I laid there for like 10 minutes, fell back asleep again. And then there was just like a little tossing and turning. Worst feeling? Yeah. What's up, dude? I've been informed that Rena is offering her exterior decorations in Hyrule today. She pre-applied for several construction-related permits. That would put her somewhere in the vicinity of E3. Exterior? What is going on, dude? Okay, E3. It's her. Hi there, I'm Rena. I'm traveling from town to town, honing my exterior decorating skills. Interested in commissioning any new pieces around town, or perhaps you want to remove an existing piece? New project? All right, right now I'm offering street lamp, huge egg, and a flower clock. Interested in any of these options? Wait a second, is this like public works projects? Wait a second, what? Where do we go? Do we go for the huge egg? So dude, listen. This was a thing in E+. I'm fairly certain that in Animal Crossing E+, the Japanese GameCube version, like the last version of these games, basically, this was an option. You could do decorations around town. I think so. This is not so crazy. Like, this isn't like some insane concept just from New Leaf. I'm pretty sure this was in the game in Japan. Right. Yeah, it was. Yes. So what the mod developer did was take the system from that Japanese game and infuse it into the deluxe edition. And she does look like Caroline, right? So this character is actually an unused sprite. So we talked about this yesterday, and what this character is an unused sprite in the game that looks like Caroline. I don't know the details, but it's not quite Caroline, but it's close. It's like an unused character that I think the mod developer repurposed or something along those lines. But she does look like Caroline, like right on the nose, kind of, right? Let me go see this link real quick. Yeah, close, like without the hair, without the yellow hair, without the blonde hair. Because Caroline was in Animal Crossing GameCube, but she was named Bliss. And she had a hibiscus flower on her head. So let me show you real quick. So this is what Caroline looked like in Animal Crossing GameCube. but her name was Bliss, and she was an island villager, and she had a hibiscus on her head. So you might not know this. Here's a little bit of trivia for you. But this character was originally named Bliss. They were exclusive to your town island, and they had a cute little flower on their head, and this was their vibe. Well, eventually they repurposed her and turned her into this. They changed her name and they put her in the modern games since I think she was actually Caroline in Wild World. Yeah. As a normal villager, Caroline is very friendly, and from Wild World and on. So the character that you guys are seeing here isn't Caroline. It's just a very, very close. So we actually covered this yesterday. It's like some weird Animal Crossing. We just looked it up yesterday, and like there was like a weird link. Let me see if I can find it in my history from yesterday. One sec. Just for a trivia's sake, we don't have to stay on this subject for too long because who cares? But just for trivia's sake, we actually already discovered what's going on here, but or it might have been the day before, maybe. Yeah, dang, I wish I remember that link that Dazza shared. It was I wish I remember that link that Dazza shared. It was like it gave us information about this NPC that Rena is being used as. Oh yeah, we have to do our Nookle. Here she is. I found her. All right, I got it. Take a look at this. Here she is. Look. XSQ is the internal ID for an unused squirrel character who exists in the data of the GameCube first generation games, but does not appear in game. Their intended role is not known, other than that they would have likely have served as a special character. So what I believe is going on here is the mod developer is utilizing this character that doesn't exist for this feature and like repurposing something along those lines, right? Like I think what's going on is like a repurpose, right? This is such deep lore, yeah. So what do you guys want? Should we run a poll, or do you guys just want to shout out what you want? Well, I'll build whatever you guys want. Type a 1 in the chat for a street lamp, a 2 in the chat for a huge egg, or a 3 in the chat for a flower clock. What do y'all want me to build? We don't even know how much this stuff's going to cost, so we might have to work our butts off today to get money for this. I kept getting like 4 or 5 hours, then only getting 1 more after trying to fall back asleep. Oh, that sucks, dude. Hopefully you get some good sleep, Captain. You should be able to book an appointment to just go under anesthesia to get some good sleep for like 8 hours. True. What's up, Jelly? What's up, Cameron? Good morning, Cameron. Good morning, Jelly Selly. Good to see you here today. How cool, dude. We're unlocking some secret lore, dude. Looking like a Diddy Kong racer. True. Did you see the GTA 6 trailer? I didn't see the new one. I just saw the first GTA 6 trailer. I didn't know there was a new one. Yo, what's up, Atlantic Chaos? And good morning, Titandia and Foe for all. Hope you're doing well today, Foe. Thank you again, Anonymous, for the gifted to Diana. It looks like chat wants the flower clock. I'll follow your lead. Let me know when you find the spot you want. Wait. Wait, what? Where do we put it?
H-Day cheers, H-Day cheers, H-Day cheers, H-Day cheers, H-Day cheers.
I have an idea. To the south of Town Square. I have an idea. From the south of Town Square, looks like it could be perfect. Let's go see. Big GTA hype today. Yeah, I can't believe they put another trailer out. We'll have to take a look at it. Yo, what's up, Anuka-zan? Thank you for 7, dude. It'll come back, homie. Delayed reaction to a life event. Been fighting going to sleep too, though, at 9 p.m. I've been up until midnight. Yeah, that's the worst when you fall into that, like, habit of, like, being up later than you intend. Can we fit it, like, right here? Whoa! It has to be flat ground. One more thing, I won't build over pavement for legal reasons. Interesting. Okay, so this spot's not gonna be as clean as I would like. What if I go down? What if I go down below real quick? Hold on, I have an idea. Let's see how this works. Nice, she's keeping up with me. She's fast. Dang, girls get it. Look at, she's fast, dude. Oh my God, she's quick, dude. All right, watch this. Oh no, it's not going up to the next level. Okay, so we can't, so this spot's not gonna work because of the cliff. Let's go find another spot. Let's go find another spot. By Tangy's house? Yeah, maybe we could just put it south of Tangy's house. Do we think Tangy would like it in her yard? Maybe like in Tangy's front yard, maybe? I used to live during the night. Now my body's attempting to force me to sleep early. I'm an early bird myself, so. Oh, that was an accident. Tangy would want the egg in her yard? Oh, there's a bush here though. All right, what about to the side of Tangy's house? Like right here. So I think I have to cut the tree down. Or the buildings. There's something stopping it there. Like you said, maybe an acre barrier. Dang, we have to find a nice open space for this clock. We do have a nice open space right here. Let me go ahead and pick these up. Because I was hoping that maybe it just deletes the trees for you. But we might have to cut them down, which we do have axes, so we're fine. This location is perfect. I'll have to remove any trees and flowers that are in the way. I'll take items buried and on the ground to the lost and found at the police station. The construction fee is 25,000 bells. Okay, I don't have enough bells yet. I need to make 10,000 bucks. 25,000. I need to make 10 G's. All right, we got to make 10 G's, dude. We can do that. We haven't gotten our money rock yet. Yeah, I think you have to pay for it right away. Yeah, that's what we're realizing. We have to pay for it like right away. All right, let's go get our money rock. I'm so excited. I wonder if she's going to instantly build it or if the game's going to make us wait for a day. Because the anticipation's going to kill me. This gives me vibes of playing this game as a kid, where I would like be thinking about the game all day, waiting for the next day. Anybody else, like when you knew Crazy Red was coming, all you could think about was like that Crazy Red was coming in 2 days, and you had to sit there and wait and just like, oh, like, dude, Crazy Red's on the way. Like, oh, yeah, dude, like that. It's giving me those vibes, man. All right, let's go get our money rock for sure. Oh, wait, I have a delivery for you. Maybe you'll give me something to sell. Dude, random, that's funny. I hate when you're trapped with a song you're not sure. Yo, what's up, Korokal? Korokal, good to see you today. Ooh, nice. A piece of furniture is good. Not that's some cash right there. A cow skull. Sick. Give me my cash. Give me my cash. That won't last. Give me the cash. It won't last. 100% or Nook upgrades I hadn't seen yet. Dude, 25,000. Perfect. Oh, let's go. Figured you'd take today off. You know, it's taking days off is always rough, right? Because it's like taking off a Tuesday or a Wednesday makes the most sense. But because I just had a couple days off, I don't want to take off the Tuesday, Wednesday. Does that make sense? So instead, I'm probably going to end up taking off like Thursday this week, probably. I haven't really decided yet. Probably like Thursday. We'll see what happens. Because I'll still take a day of rest. Because, you know, without a day of rest, my content wanes. So, you know, the rest is needed. So even though I just had a couple days off, I'll still take a day for me. I'll take care of some errands. I'll take care of some chores, you know, stuff like that in the morning. So I'm thinking maybe Thursday. I did wake up this morning and ask myself, what day are you taking off this week, bub? Okay, she goes back to E3. Okay, sick. So when I'm not, she went back to the acre we originally found her in. Bum 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 bum. Dang it. Or maybe not. She might be lost. Ooh. We should just talk to him right now, right? Our first Gulliver. It was just one wafer thin mint, but I was already so full. Oh, my stomach. I'll never forgive that waiter. The name's Gulliver, my dear child. Did I surprise you? Well, I surprised me too. There's a simple explanation for how I got here, though. You see, I was on my ship, the Krusty Barnacle, when a giant squid attacked us. Mighty tentacles reared up all around me, and I fought with all my strength. In the end, however, the slimy beast prevailed, and I was plunged into the deep green sea. What? Why are you looking at me like that? You don't believe me, do you? You think I made up the whole story. Well, some friend you are. I risked my life to save my crew, and you call me a charlatan? What? You think I was just napping on deck and fell overboard? Don't be silly. What? You think I didn't fight a giant squid at all? Then explain why my face looks like this. What? You think I just fell asleep on a jellyfish? That would explain why my pillow was so uncomfortable. Tell you what, how about we just forget this little incident and I'll give you a little gift. I bartered this off a seedy-looking merchant when I was visiting a far-off port town. You won't find another like it anywhere. At least, I don't think you will. You know, I'm just a rolling stone, never knowing where I'm going. Wait a second. Maybe that's why I don't swim so well. Anyway, what I'm trying to tell you is, the guys, my shipmates, they think that maybe if they tie me to the mast, I won't fall off the boat so much. Well, so with any luck, maybe I won't be washing up on your beach too often. At least, not for a little while. Thanks for the whole saving my life thing. May your sails stay full and your socks stay dry. Oh, we got a compass. Interesting. You don't see that one too often, at least I don't. What's up, Zane? Well, welcome back to Zane. Good to see you, Bookie Proud Mama. Good morning. Welcome to the broadcast. Rosie Bomb's in the house, and we got Cinderella in the house as well. And welcome to the show, Alto Girl. Yo, Mrs. Pirate, good morning. Welcome in here. Welcome in here. Good to see you, Elliot. Yeah. Well, I don't know. I'm thinking maybe Thursday this week. We'll see how we're feeling We'll see how we're feeling. Maybe tomorrow when it comes to the day off. All right, nice. Let's see if we can get the cool dialogue from him real quick. I just go where the wind blows and the current takes you like a seagull floating in the briny blue. I've been a sailor my whole life. The sea has always been my home. I don't have much use for dry land, you see. So why do I keep winding up on this lousy beach? I've spent more time floating than sailing. I want to see if he says the Mega Man or the Mario and Zelda thing. You should take life easy, my friend. Just go where the wind blows. What's up, Exhaustion? I love his little theme. It's all busted. Okay, he's not giving us the convo I want. Let's try one more time. There's like some rare dialogue where it's like a Nintendo, it's like an Easter egg reference. The sea is my one true love. She sings to me so sweetly. Everyone should hear the song of the sea. I was trying to get another listen, but I can't swim for the life of me. Go!
1 month shy of 4 years. Here's 4 things I've learned about you, Hylian. 1. You have a genuine soul, and a compassion for getting to know others. 2. You make gaming exciting and your skills are always shown in a way that you could teach gaming to someone who's never been in front of a computer or console. 3. You have the best laugh. 4. You're Shrek's biggest, nah I am JK but love you and love being a part of this community.
Dude, he's not disappearing. Yo, thank you for 47 months, Minty. That was a sweet message. Thank you, dude. That was a very sweet message. I appreciate you, homie. Dude, he doesn't disappear because of like the gridless experience? Am I just gonna have Gulliver hanging out all day? Thank you, Minty. Thank you so much for 47 months. Okay, he poofed. I think he's gone. I think he's gone now. Okay, he poofed. I just had to get far enough away. Yeah, he's gone. Yo, thank you so much, Minty, for the tier 3, mind you, for 47 months and a super kind message. Honestly, that was super cool of you. Thank you, dude. Love in the chat if you got a free hand. That was cool. That was cool. Thank you so much. All right, let's see if we can find Rena. She was supposed to be in E3, but we moved her up. We moved her up to the area. Maybe she's still up there somewhere. We might have to log in and out real quick. Let's go save it. Let's go save and continue anyways, just in case. I missed the Rena reveal. So she does public work projects. Oh, I didn't mean to click save and quit. Oops. She does public works projects. From New Leaf, essentially. It's really cool. And she's using an NPC sprite that was unused in the original game. She's this cute squirrel. Yeah, she's really, really cool. We're about to go see what's up with her right now. I had too much caffeine and now I have the jitters. That's the worst. That only ever really happens to me with espresso. But it's happened to me with coffee before. But espresso will get me if I have too much espresso. All right, sick. Let's go. Tangy's singing. Oh, wait. If you talk to them while they're singing, you get good loot sometimes. All right. Let's go see if we can find Rena. So yeah, the process of talking to her and then not having the money might be something worth reporting. It might have made her like permanently disappear, or I just didn't look hard enough. But let's go see if she's still here and at E3. Oh, she's at C2 now. Okay, cool. So it seems like I might have solved it by just saving and quitting. So I don't know what happened there. We honestly probably should have experimented a little bit more to see if maybe she was actually gone or if she moved, and because we didn't really take the time to look. Either way, Copper did say she was at E3 and she wasn't there. So like there was something going on there for sure, right? Either way, like saving and quitting brought her right back. All right, so let's go ahead and commission a new piece. Yeah, exactly, random. So I think what have maybe happened was she either was somewhere else in the town and Copper was not updating where she was at, or she was just gone completely. Those are the two conclusions that we can maybe come to without having all the information. She either just poofed, or she was somewhere else and Copper wasn't updating his tracking information, right? So, yo, what's up, Taiji? Good to see you. All right, we're going with the clock. And we already know where we're putting it, so let's go put it down. Unfortunately, I'm not feeling the greatest today. I don't know if you heard the story, but I fell in the shower on Sunday. Dude, oh no. Ow. Yo, dude, Cinderella, I hope you're okay. That is honestly scary stuff, dude. I know I'm dropping the dudes left and right, but you can count 2 if you want for now. I think that was 2 strikes. I hope you're okay. I hope you're okay. Take it easy, all right? All right, we're gonna scoot up a little bit. Oh, wait, too high up. So you can't remove the bushes. Okay. I want it to be 1 up. I'm getting close to where I want it. Hold on. Yeah, the jump high. I know, you noticed that as well. Oh, look, this is perfect. We're gonna lose a tree and maybe some fruit trees. We'll take it. I think it might be the acre. I like this. Right next to the bush, this seems perfect. Construction will be done by 6 a.m. tomorrow. Flower clock construction site. Making Hyrule vibrant. Preparations underway. Yo, Castaway, I just built a flower clock. A public work project. So this NPC comes to town, she offered me a big egg, a flower clock, or a street lamp. And we put a flower clock here and we have to wait until tomorrow to see what it looks like. I'm freaking out, dude. I don't want to wait until tomorrow, but that is the essence of Animal Crossing. Now we all get to sit here with the cliffhanger until the next stream. Yeah, this is part of the Deluxe mod. So this was a part of the original game. I'm pretty sure Animal Crossing E+ in Japan had public work projects. Yeah, all the way back in GameCube era. However, they brought that to the Deluxe mod. Yeah. Yo, what's up, Raiders? Yo, Retro Raji coming in with the raid. Yo, welcome in, Raiders. We got Noble Ark in the house. Jeff is a geek. Overtired 2. What's up, Single Malt Squatch? Welcome in Retro Raji and Sweet Treats. What's up, Raiders? Hey, how we doing? Welcome to the broadcast here today. Freaking cool down on our defend command. Get out of here with that. Yo, welcome in, Raiders. We're playing some Animal Crossing GameCube Deluxe today. I'm gonna lower the cooldown on that as much as I can. Do so people can defend the chat. Boom 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 boom. And it looks like two villagers made each other angry. So there's that. Yo, welcome in, Raiders. We're playing Animal Crossing GameCube Deluxe, the definitive way to play Animal Crossing GameCube, in my humble opinion. This is a fan-made mod that takes Animal Crossing from the Nintendo GameCube, released in America and Europe area around 2002. And it enhances it and infuses it with a bunch of content that was left in the Japanese-only versions of these games, as well as the Chinese IQ version of these games as well. So it's really cool, and it adds a bunch of content, and it makes the game feel honestly brand new to a Westerner like myself in a lot of ways. But it also keeps that same foundation of the game I grew up and played throughout my whole life. And played through my whole life. Why did I turn? What was I trying to be French? And played. Yo, good morning. Remember my name now, right? Cool Cat? Remember my name? Yep, I'm Rex. Listen, this is embarrassing, but I was freaking out. I often forget my own name. Okay, SpongeBob. Played UFO 50 and explored more of the mini games. Nice. Very nice. All right, we have to go visit Camo Frog. Yo, welcome in BBB Thunder. And good to see y'all here today. Welcome in, Raiders. I hope y'all are feeling good today. And thank you for raiding on in here. If you joined in from the Retro Raji raid and you feel like hanging out a little bit, tell me a little bit about the show today and maybe your favorite part of the broadcast, or give me some tea on Retro Raji. I want tea. You can't come in here and raid me without giving me some tea, man. I want to know what game that they destroyed and what game destroyed them. No worries at all. Enjoy your day today, Raiders. And thank you, Retro, for thinking of me, dude. Thanks for thinking of me. Welcome to the broadcast. Ooh, they're whistling. Nice. This is usually when you can get some good loot. Hylian, you've got really pretty eyes. No, that's not the right word. What is it? Intense. Yeah, intense. They're the eyes of someone who is really into basketball, you know? Yeah, they're not the eyes of someone who does a lot of thinking. You look more like the athletic type. Oh, I'm only teasing you. You really need to lighten up. You know what I mean? Well, don't sweat it. I'm only having fun with you, you know? What? What did she just tell me? I got head empty eyes, dude? What kind of, that's messed up, man. Oh, look at, she's glowing. Yo, Castaway, enjoy the pup time. Every time I see Animal Crossing, it makes me debate again if I should restart my islands. That is always the forever debate. I bought 2 of my all-time favorite outfits today. These are like so the best. Hylian, I want you to pick one. I want you to have one. Pick one, and you can't see what it is until you pick. I recommend the one on the right personally, but that's just me, I guess. Okay, I'll take the one on the right. You're such a smarty. You totally trusted my recommendation, yeah. And your reward is a red tie-dye. This one's my absolute fave right now. It rocks. You'll totally love it to death. Dude, she has such good dialogue. What the heck? The red tie-dye. Let's put it on the background. All right, let's go get these fossils taken care of so that we can not be broke anymore. And then we can do some shopping. You got the 1,000-yard stare, she said. Well, actually, let's go look for some more fossils first. There actually might be some more around town. Now, we were supposed to go to Camo Frog to get some glasses from him. Let's go do that real quick. Yo, good morning, Shy Chai. Do you know if this mod goes against copyrights? Could it be taken down? Genuine question. I don't know much about mod rights. Copyright and mods and all that stuff is a very big gray area. So it doesn't really matter if it goes against copyright or not, because it doesn't need to go to court. So let me explain what I'm talking about. If Nintendo doesn't want this to exist anymore, Nintendo will send a cease and desist to the mod developer. The mod developer at that point has to make a decision. They either say no to the cease and desist and go to legal court with Nintendo to fight for their right for this mod to exist, or they take it down. What do you think's going to happen 99% of the time? Nobody's going to voluntarily go to court with Nintendo. So you don't even want to think as far as copyright. That doesn't even matter. If at any point Nintendo wants this to go away, it will go away. Now, as far as does this go against copyright, I don't actually know, because it's all a legal gray area. At the end of the day, you could argue that this is being modified and they're not doing anything to the original product that is against rules. They're not selling it. They're not making money off of it. They're not doing anything but reshaping the original content. And when it comes to cases in the past of emulation and modding, there's a big gray area, and sometimes the courts have ruled it in the favor of the mod, and sometimes courts have ruled it against the mod. So because we only have so many examples in the history of American law when it comes to emulation and modding, we don't really know. It would all come down to what the judge thinks. If this were to go to court, it would all come down to what the judge thinks, because it's a huge legal gray area and there isn't enough previous cases to fully understand how this would be judged as far as fair use content versus like copyright. So the answer is nobody knows. It would come down to the law. But again, I will say one more time, it won't ever go that far. Because if Nintendo doesn't want it to exist, it'll go away. If Nintendo doesn't do anything about it, it'll stay. Like it's as simple as that. If Nintendo decides it's gone, it's gone. Because your average person isn't going to go to court with Nintendo. And, for good reason. Because that's a pretty rough situation to be in, right? So, yeah. Now, I will tell you this, though. Once something exists on the internet, it never, ever unexists. So Nintendo will never, ever, ever be able to track it down completely. And it'll always be accessible somewhere on the internet and playable in the comfort of your home. But Nintendo could maybe go after content and YouTube strike and Twitch strike and make it to where people cannot stream it and play it and make videos about it. That is a potential timeline that could happen if things were to ever go in that direction. But as far as you having the right to play it in the comfort of your home, they'll never be able to take that away from you. I can promise you that. So as an average gamer, I wouldn't overthink it too much. As a gamer, as a casual gamer, this mod ain't going anywhere. And the truth is that Nintendo is likely not ever going to do anything about this, because there's no money being made. It's not being sold to anybody. And that's what Nintendo's bottom line is all about. When Nintendo goes after companies, it's because they made money off of their stuff. So as long as nobody is ever exchanging money for this deluxe edition, I can really comfortably say that this mod will never get attacked by Nintendo. It'll never get taken down. And the only scenario where it maybe would is if it got really popular. Does that make sense? Like if this blew up, like let's say that this blew up and this got really mainstream and a ton of Animal Crossers were fawning over it and everyone was talking about it and it was the talk of the town and people were writing articles about it and Animal Crossing streamers were playing it. And I'm talking levels of popularity to where like Dex Stordo, or you know, some sort of big news outlet would cover it. Then there would maybe be cause for concern. Outside of that, nah. In my experience, they're never ever gonna they don't care. This isn't on Nintendo's radar. Nintendo doesn't care what people are doing you know, this is small fry business. Yeah, and it's fine. It's nothing. I highly doubt it. I highly doubt anything will come of it. You never know, which is why it's important for mod developers to be safe and protect themselves. You'll notice that if you join the AC modding Discord, what's the biggest rule in the AC modding Discord? Right now, what's the biggest rule in the Animal Crossing modding Discord? It's that nobody shares illegal ROMs in the Discord. And you ask yourself why? Because if they were to allow people to be exchanging copies of this game with each other, instantly this could become a problem fast. Because you're allowing people, like that's why I can't help you get a copy of this game directly. And if you join the Discord and you say to somebody, hey, can you help me get a copy of Animal Crossing GameCube? Every single person will instantly say, no, we will not help you. Because that is where you cross the line with Nintendo. So as long as you take safety precautions, no, it's fine. So super good question. And if you don't really know about modding and emulation, I imagine you really are kind of unsure how people can get away with this kind of stuff. And you know, so hopefully I'm kind of enlightening you a little bit. And if you have any other questions, feel free to ask. I'm not an expert. I'm certainly not a legal expert, but I can tell you that I do know a good amount about emulation and modding and the legal gray area. I've watched a lot of content about it. I've been gaming for 35 years. So I do have a pretty good idea of how that all works, and I can answer to the best of my ability. But yeah, at the end of the day, this mod ain't, you know, it's fine. To answer that original question, like, I don't think anything will ever happen to this. I would be very surprised if this somehow got taken down. I'd be very, very surprised. So the process seems a little overwhelming. Emulation is overwhelming. Oh yeah. If you're a brand new person to emulation, it's super, super overwhelming. Yeah. So that's why I made a little unlisted YouTube video. And it's in the sub only section of the Discord. If you are in the Discord and you connect your Twitch account to your Discord account, you'll find the subscribers lounge. And if you go in there, you'll find a section called subscriber content. And you'll see an unlisted YouTube video that will walk you through the process of setting this game up. I don't tell you how to get a copy of it. You would have to send me a DM. Maybe I could point you in the right direction, but otherwise I also, I help you set up this game specifically. Now, I don't tell you how to set up an emulator fully. It's not going to help you play other games. All I do is show you how to set up this game on a Dolphin emulator. It's super short. It's not very detailed, but it should be a pretty easy, acceptable guide to get you started. But it's not going to help you too much further than that. So yeah. Yo, what's up, Daisy? Good to see you. Yo, Nordic Ryan, good morning. Yo, Hardy, welcomes in the chat. If you got a free hand, wave them on in. Wave them on in. Good to see you today. I once had to be in the building that Nintendo on the directory in the elevator. Really? I would love to go to a Nintendo official establishment one day. It reminds me of fan fiction. You can print and bind it, but you're not supposed to sell it. If you do, you're making money off their work. Exactly. Yeah, it's very similar to that. Yeah. Yo, what's up, Rosie G? You said you can play this on Android, tablet, and phone? Yes. Yeah, there is an Android emulator for... There is a GameCube Android emulator out there. It's called Dolphin. And with the right equipment, you could easily set this up to play on a phone or a tablet. Not iOS, though. Only Android, to my understanding. All right, let's get these fossils identified. I can only imagine what Nintendo's going to do with the next Animal Crossing game. Same here, Doomed. It's fun to speculate and imagine what it might look like. The only scary thing is to think about how long it might be. There are some people out there that believe we're not going to see it until 2028. I don't agree with that. I think 2026, but who knows? Exactly, Daisy. Who knows? I think I just got Hylian's Blastoise. No! Stop! Retro Arch and Delta are now available on iOS, so Delta doesn't play GameCube, though. So that's moot. But I don't know about Retro Arch. So, yeah. Delta is on iOS, but it doesn't play GameCube, right? It only goes up to Nintendo 64, I'm pretty sure. And DS 64 and older. So, I think that's moot. I will try. Well, I mean, I have Delta on my phone, and it only offers, like, I can confirm it myself, right? Yeah, there's definitely no GameCube support on Delta. Maybe there was an update, but I'm pretty sure. There might have been an update, though. Yeah. Yeah, DS, Advanced, Color, 64, Super Nintendo. But like I said, I'm not sure about RetroArch. I didn't know RetroArch made it to iOS. That's actually super insane. I would love to check that out real quick. Yeah, shiny Blastoise. That's what I'm trying to get. Yeah, I love that stuff is finally being added to iOS because I just started using iOS. RetroArch, a front end for emulators. RetroArch is a free, ad-free, open-source, cross-platform framework for emulators. That's crazy. I've never used RetroArch. I've heard nothing but good things about it, but I've never committed because I've just never needed to. I've always had other emulators. That's insane that RetroArch is on iOS. This is insane. Pikachu. Dude, thank you so much, dude, for letting me know. I think I'm about to install this right now. Thank you. That's sick. Pikachu. Pikachu. Yeah, that's actually super insane. I even use RetroArch on my Apple TV. It runs horribly. That's funny. Thank you, Mr. Alex B, coming in. Yeah. Holy heck. Is it just me who thinks 450 for Switch 2 is a bit of a scam? You know. I think there's plenty of people out there that share that opinion for you, but I think at the end of the day, you know, it is what it is, I guess. Let's just say that opinion is very popular on the internet right now, as I'm sure you're aware. However, I think that when it comes to spending money on things you love, the value is always personal, right? So I think I don't know. I don't know if that's a fair thing to say there personally. I'm going to go ahead and delete that message. And let's just move on, because this conversation is always so weird. We're not here to talk about people's opinions on if things are expensive or not. Yeah, we don't care. Can we just say that? We don't actually give a care at all. So it was sarcasm. Yeah, it didn't come off that way because it's text. You got to use like a Kappa emote or something for sarcasm. So yeah, I don't think you meant any harm, you know, but you gotta like the sarcasm and text doesn't work that way. So it kind of just came off mean. Just to give you like my vibe check on it. It just came off like a mean comment. Yeah, you got to use like a kappa or like put a /S or something. You got to let us know the vibe check. Yeah. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, no worries. You're good, dude. Yeah, no clue. Text is hard to guarantee to come across the way you want. Yeah. Yeah, nobody cares about the price stuff. Look, at the end of the day, people value things based off of their own interest, right? And this is the best way to have this conversation and then move on. What a GameCube is worth to you is different to me. A Nintendo GameCube came out in 2000, and you might be willing to spend $100 on it. I would be willing to spend $500. Now, why is that? Because I love the GameCube, and I love the nostalgia, and I love the games. And I would pay, honestly, any amount of money to play the things that I love. But maybe you wouldn't. To some people, one game is worth an unlimited amount of money, and to other people, a game is worth nothing. So the conversation is very moot because everyone's entitled to their opinion about what things cost and if something feels expensive. You might go to the store and see a bag of apples for $3 and say, that's a really good deal. I might go to the store and say a bag of apples for $3 is actually expensive, and I would prefer to go eat something else. Right? So like at the end of the day, who cares? Yeah, Oftentimes sentiment and emotion drive sales. Yeah. I prefer bananas. A bundle of like 8 to 10 is less than $2. I do love me some nanners. The amount of money I pay for a new Animal Crossing, I need that on a shirt. Yeah. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Here, let's go ahead and grab some jamos here. Boom. Bum, bum, bum. Immersive Lily. Wait, you got Immersive Lily? Oh, that's what you said earlier when you said Lily in chat. Full Art Guzma, Decidui, Monk, Rockruff, Solgia, Lunia. Hopefully you can get some luck. Wait, did you pull the Blastoise? I thought you said you pulled Blastoise as well. Yeah, you did. Is it the Full Art Blastoise or just the regular one that's shiny? Because there's one of each. My BF thinks it's silly for buying Switch 2 basically for whatever new AC comes out. Except now that they will be adding some of the older games, I have a secondary reason. Yeah, I think when it comes to picking up the Switch 2, the value is not going to really be there till some games come out. And games always drives console sales, right? Like, once a game comes out that's worth it, even if it is just one game, usually that's enough to push you over, and then you have like the side games that go with it. Right? So like for my experience, sure, you might buy a console for like Animal Crossing, but then you'll end up maybe playing some Zelda. Maybe you'll end up playing some Kirby. Maybe you'll check out some Hollow Knight. Maybe you'll play some Stardew. So I mean, like, sure, you end up buying a console for 1 or 2 games, but you usually pick up other stuff around it, and it makes it worth it in the end. But yeah, in this very, very moment, in this very moment in time, the Switch 2 doesn't look like it has a ton of value, right? Like I get that for sure, especially from the perspective of a non-Nintendo fan. Like, people just don't get it, right? It's like an investment. Yeah. What's this now? Why, our pterodon is complete. Simply marvelous. Truly, this is beyond all joy. Who indeed? Woohoo! Amazing! I'm all a flutter. I'm a Twitter. I'd love to see customizations in the menu for Switch 2. Dude, everybody wants themes on the Switch 2, man. Holy heck, dude. Dobie is a free elf. I will wait for the new console in the hopes prices go down. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen, but good luck. Yeah, that sucks. We're in this weird era where console prices are for some reason going up. I was watching a video last night talking about how like it used to be that like halfway through a generation you would see price drops. And like for some reason this most recent generation we're not seeing that. It's unfortunate. But what you can hope for is like a different model that's cheaper, right? That I think that's a very logical thing. Like a model, like a different version. All right, let's buy some paper. Let's buy some paper so that we can mail these fossils off. Yeah, getting one used. I forgot about that. Or getting one off the used market, right? Oh, my house upgraded. I forgot we upgraded our house. Yeah. 398,000. Dude, I forgot we upgraded our house. Dude, sick. 398,000 is a ton. All right. Dude, I'm super happy I got my house upgraded. All right, let's go ahead and do our daily knuckle here. All right, let's go. Let's get our daily knuckle in today. You guys ready to get your knuckle on? If you're just jumping into the show, jump into the chat. Let me know you're out there and good morning. Let's get our daily knuckle on here, baby. Let's go. Yeah, what's up, Pessimisaurus? Good to see you today. All right, let's go. Time for some daily nook. Yesterday was Rory. We skipped yesterday. All right, let's start with Tangy. Wow. Tangy was the absolute worst thing we could have started with. Holy frick. Yeah, what's up? What's up, Mills Art Nook? Good to see you, dude. Welcome to the show today. Hope you're feeling good. Put Drift in? All right, let's go. Hopefully Drift's not a Gemini. Okay. So we got a male and we got a jock. So we'll go ahead and we'll put those in. And fitness. That's the best we got. So we know they're a fitness hobby, but they don't like an active style. They're not a Libra or a Gemini. They like orange or red, but not both. And they're not a frog. So we know frogs are out. Active and simple are not a part of their kit. So maybe somebody crazy like Sterling. Maybe something a little bit ridiculous like Sterling. Orange and red. Maybe like a Ribot. I think he might be active actually. Snake. I kind of like Snake. Let's see if Snake's in here. Snake is in here. Do we go for Snake? As long as he's not a Libra or a Gemini. Ooh. So it was a good guess. Like it was a good guess. It just didn't work out. Yeah, it was a good guess though, but it just didn't work out, right? He's also active and simple, so that would have been our clue. So it's gonna be hard because most jocks have an active thing, I'm pretty sure. So like, I find that interesting. We could go deeper into the filters if we want. Scoot, maybe Scoot wouldn't like active. I think something crazy like Sterling might get us in the right direction. Just because he's so obtuse, you know what I mean? Frobert, I think, is active. Maybe Cousteau. Cousteau doesn't see. Oh, it can't be a frog. It cannot be a frog. It can't be a rabbit either. I don't know, man. I feel like we don't have a good thing to go off. We might have to do some research. We might have to go ahead and mess with the filters. Pierce. Blanca. Blanca's not even an option. Get out of here. Pierce. Let's go with Pierce. Wow. So active is confirmed. Let's go ahead and confirm active. Simple is out. And red is confirmed as well. We can go ahead and we can add red as to one of the colors. What do we got? It can't be a cat. So no, it can't be Kit Kat. It cannot be Stinky. All right, we could go off of birthdays here. Oh, you're right. Not active. Elegant. You're right. You're right. You're right. I messed up. Elegance confirmed. You're right. That changes it. Ooh, what a good catch. What a good catch. All right. Dude, if it's Sterling, I'm going to be so mad because I called that out like at the beginning. Like I called out Sterling after Drift. And like I wasn't sure. It can't be an eagle. You're right. It can't be an eagle. It can't be a frog. It has to be Boone. Hey, it has to be Boone. All right, not bad. Not bad. Not a bad knuckle today. Not a bad knuckle today. Not a bad knuckle. Not a bad knuckle at all. Could have been a little better. Not a bad knuckle. All right, let's get some nookonomics going. Today's item is an asteroid. Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no, dude. All right, we got an asteroid in the house. All right. What is the starting price of an asteroid? Time for Name Your Price with Tom Nook. $13.80, Bob. It is way more expensive. Y'all are under. This is an asteroid, son. You think this is cheap? We're talking about a chunk of space. You want? What do you think's going on here? Oh my gosh, 3,400, Bob. Woo-hoo! Up. Yeah, Katy Perry touched this. Up. Yo, dude. Yo, thank you for popping in, Rio Keen. Good to see you, baby. Yo, good to see the YouTube gang popping in. Oh my gosh, dude. Nope, nothing here, dude. 5,800, Bob. Oh my God. Keep on cruising, dude. Oh my gosh, dude. Oh my gosh, dude. Nothing, dude. 1275, 12,750, Bob. Okay, we're closer. Happy Kylie. We are within 5%. We are within 25%. We are within 25% of the answer. We are within 25%. All right, what are we going with, Bob? What are we going with? 1,500 on the nose. 1,500 is in. Oh, it's more than 1,500. It's more 15,000, excuse me. It's more than 15,000. What do y'all got here, dude? What is going on? Dude, oh my God. How expensive is this nonsense? 16,500 from Mary948. Boom! 1,600. Starbows, Morgant. Right on the nose. Starbows and Morgant. Anybody else who guessed close to 1,600? Yo, there it is. 15,268 might have gotten us close enough. Tater Tot Soups, 15,268 might have gotten us closer. 1,650 would have also worked. 1,650 would have also worked as well from Mary earlier. That would have for sure worked. That would have for sure worked because it has to be within like 5% or something. Dude, holy heck, holy heck. Yeah, 16,000. I know I misspoke, you know, whatever. Yeah. Yeah, who cares? Yeah, dude, there it is. Nookonomics, man. Nookonomics, dude. There it is. There it is. Holy heck. Bum, 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 bum. Freaking, you know what it is? For me personally, it's because I forget that the prices in Animal Crossing New Horizons are way higher than any other Animal Crossing game because of the inflation in the game. Like, because it's so much easier to get money in Animal Crossing New Horizons, everything is just way more expensive in that game. Something that would have cost like 10,000 bells in Animal Crossing GameCube cost literally 100,000 bells. So it's like, it's one of those things where I honestly get caught off guard all the time. Even like simple clothing items are just so much more expensive in that game because it's just such a different economy in the New Horizons world. Yeah. The asteroid item is in original Animal Crossing. Yeah, it's in this game too. Let's see how much it cost in this game. Asteroid Animal Crossing GameCube. So in Animal Crossing GameCube, it cost 1,800 bells. How about that? 1,800 bells. And it cost 16,000 bells in New Horizons. Yeah, how about that? How about that? Yo, thanks for popping in today, Rio. Yo, big shout outs to the YouTube gang. Thank you for hanging out today. Thank you for hitting that like button. It seems like a lot of you have, and I really appreciate it. Hope you're enjoying the show this morning. Hope you're enjoying some Animal Crossing. We're gonna do some more 2 Point Museum today. Does that sound good? Are we into some 2 Point? Are we enjoying that game? I know I'm enjoying it a bit, and it's been fun. We're gonna dive back in. I figure another day of 2 Point will be nice and cozy. I think it'll be a good call. Dive into some more of that. All right, we need to go make some cash. We need to go catch some bees potentially. Get some cash. I want to get some more tickets for this. Ooh, shovel. Let's buy this while it's here. You can't buy them in ACNH. It's craftable. That's interesting. Is the asteroid actually craftable? What is it, through Celeste? What is it, through Celeste? Love watching 2 Point since I can't play it. Is it a Celeste recipe? So I wonder how Nookonomics gets that price then. I wonder how Nookonomics gets that price. That's interesting. I wonder if they are going off of the sell price, or are they... I wonder how they're getting that price. They're just multiplying the sell price by 4. Oh, we forgot to sell an item. All right, let's drop this shovel. Dude, our ground storage is strong. We're making Cinderella proud. We forgot to buy paper. It is a literal piece of space, had me cracking up. I couldn't find the clip on phone. Oh, thank you. Thank you, dude. Thanks for thinking of clipping. Clipping goes a long way, chat room. Thank you for thinking of me. All right, we need to sell this cow skull and buy some paper real quick. And then we'll try to catch some bees today. We just need to get a couple bucks. You get 4,500 for each bee, so it feels like the most efficient way to get cash quickly. I could sit there and fish, you know, ocean fish if I wanted. But I also get furniture from the trees. So I find that shaking trees for bees is my preferred way to get some extra cash every day if I'm not in the mood to like do a long session of fishing. I find that to be the simplest way to do things. What's up, Dark Lord? Good to see you. All right, let's get rid of all this. We're gonna mail this and let's write a letter to Tangy. Like I said, we need to start getting those friendship points up, or Tangy could be one of the people that leave when villagers start moving. And we don't want that. So let's go ahead and start getting this going. I believe I do have my keyboard hooked up so we can type here. To Tangy. I hope life has been treating you. I have to use the controller to skip. That's the one thing I didn't set up on the keyboard. Boom. Treating you well, Tangy. I wanted to send you a gift. I hope you like fruit. Oh, hopefully she sends me a piece of fruit back, dude. All right, let's go get... Oh, wait. We don't actually have any fruit, do we? We might have to go visit the island and get a coconut, because we shook all of our trees yesterday, eh? So let's go do that. I guess we could do a quick island trip. Honestly, we could just mail Tangy tomorrow, though, if I don't feel like doing the island trip. Oh, why are you depressed, Tangy? What's up? Dang it, Leopold came and took the glasses case. Well, he's right there, so... Dude, there must be drama because Leopold is wearing Tangy's outfit and now Tangy switched out of her outfit after giving it to Leopold. There must be drama afoot. I imagine that Leopold showed up at Tangy's house with her outfit on and Tangy got pissed that he was cramping her style. So Tangy decided to switch her outfit and now Tangy's rocking the outfit that I believe Tabby was wearing. So now Tangy and Tabby are matching. So maybe there's also a connection happening there between our orange cats. Midge. Love the small town drama of AC, yeah. Freaking Midge. I don't know where Midge is. Midge wasn't home the last time I saw. All right, let's mail these letters. Maybe it was a couple matching outfit and they broke it off. Oh no, maybe they were dating. Maybe Leopold and Tangy are on a fight. Lovers quarrel. Lovers quarrel. I love it, dude. I love it. Good morning, LPK. What's up, Sam's Lost Shoe? How we doing today, Sam? Welcome to the show, man. Oops, I didn't mean to click this. What's up? What's up? Welcome to the show. Hopefully I didn't miss anybody. Again, Mills Art Nook, I hope you're feeling good out there. I appreciate your patience today. Don't ever be afraid to repost your messages. Good morning to you. Good morning, Coco Winning. That's like when Michael Scott got a goatee because Ryan had one, so Ryan shaved off his goatee. Yes, that is the perfect parallel. Yes, dude. Yep, shaking bees and catching trees. That's right. That's right. I hope you're doing well today, Black Diamond. All right, so if we get a piece of fruit, we can plant it here, but I don't think we have any today. Dang it. We sold all of our pairs. So today we got Gulliver and we got Rena and we got a new flower clock being built. I'm pretty excited about what's going on in game today. Pretty excited here. All right, let's start shaking trees and we'll see if we find some fruit. Like I said, I guess we go back to the island for some coconuts if we want, but I had a feeling I should have saved a coconut yesterday. I thought that to myself, that I should have saved a couple coconuts, but I guess I didn't listen to myself, did I? Wait, there's a crab. What the frick? What? You caught a crab. I'd shake your hand, but what? What? A crab just chilling on the beach? Yo, sick. That's cool. Time to get some Old Bay from Tom Nook. What is that dialogue? Ill? Why did I have the exact same thought? Like, if you go back and watch the VOD, you'll see me pause for about 1.5 seconds. That pause was me going, what? Wait, what? Dude, you should. I can help you out, Tater Tot. Yeah, are you, can you see the subscribers lounge? Would you prefer me to link you the video that I made here right now in the chat? Yeah, you should do. It's real easy to set up. Tater Tot, I wouldn't be intimidated at all. I can even just help you out. If you want to do a quick phone call in Discord, I could even just help you set it up. I don't mind doing that. I've done it for other viewers, so. Yeah, I wouldn't be intimidated. Yeah, that would be great. Yeah, here, let me link, I'll link you right now. And then if this guide doesn't help you, why don't you reach out to me, all right? If this guide does not help you, it's an unlisted YouTube video, so go bookmark it, save it on your phone, whatever. All right, and if this guide doesn't help you, send me a message. You have my permission, send me a DM, and I'll walk you through the process and we'll make sure that you can play this game. Because I'm telling you, dude, it's really cool. And if you're a fan of Animal Crossing GameCube, you're in for a treat. If you've never played Animal Crossing GameCube before, honestly, you're kind of in for even a bigger treat. Because this is, in my opinion, like the best way to start. Like, this is such a cool version of the game, so. Super, super cool. Dude, time to get some Old Bay from Tom Nook actually made me laugh. You're such a goon, dude. Yes, I said Midge. We have Midge in town, Midgelicious. She's the cute pink bird. I'm sure you know who she is. She wasn't home the last time I checked, but let's go see if she made it back home. Nah, she ain't here, dude. The last time I saw her, she was running around in the trees over here. Let me go see where she's at. Let me see if she's still over here running around in the trees. She was vibing over here somewhere. Yeah, I honestly need to find her because, oh, here she is. Hi, what a morning, huh? I take it you're sort of an early to bed, early to riser? I try to be. I missed who Rena was. Wait, you missed Rena this morning? Wait. So Rena was a squirrel and so let me explain it to you, Cozy, because I think you'll appreciate this. So let me pull up the picture again real quick for you and we'll talk. And so did you see the public works stuff at least though, Cozy? Did you see like what Rena does at least? So here is Rena from Animal Crossing Deluxe. All right, one second. This is Rena from Animal Crossing Deluxe. See, that's your first thought, Caroline. Haha. So this is actually an unused squirrel model that was never a character in this game. Her name is XSQ, which stands for unused squirrel, extra squirrel. And this is the NPC or the character model that they used for Rena in the deluxe edition. So her visual appearance resembles Bliss, who was renamed Caroline later. And for some reason, it's an unused character. Yeah, it's a little weird, but it's cool, right? Lord mercy, I can't keep up. Yeah, I know, right? So Cuyler just picked her. Yes, exactly. I think what happened is that the mod developer just straight up decided to use the unused like asset and just make it the NPC that handles the renovations in town. Right? All right, this is for Rex. Yeah, Tater Tot. Yeah, so it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool, actually. And what Rena does, for those that are just tuning in now, what Rena does is Rena shows up and offers you public works projects. This was a system in the Japanese version of this game. One of the Japanese versions. All right. And it worked differently in the Japanese game. I don't know how it worked. I'm going to be honest. I have no clue how it worked in the Japanese version of the game. But what I believe is going on here is that the mod developer decided to make a traveling NPC be the person who provides the public works instead of maybe the post office. I'm going to assume it was maybe the post office before. And they decided to make it a traveling NPC that shows up and gives you an option and lets you put public work projects down, such as lamps and benches and flower clocks and giant eggs. So I'm going to assume that maybe they took a system that wasn't originally in this game and they kind of made it a unique experience for the deluxe mod, which is pretty cool. Now, maybe in the Japanese version, it was also attached to an NPC, and maybe we just don't have that NPC's model and he didn't want to infuse it into the game or something. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I don't know the story, and you know, it only matters so much. It only matters so much, but it's still really cool, right? And we got a blue bench. Speaking of benches. Yeah, it's super cool. And we're getting tomorrow, we get to log into a flower clock. I'm really excited to see what this flower clock is going to look like. No, I haven't watched the GTA 6 trailer. It's funny that they released a GTA 6 trailer, even though they just announced that it's being moved to next year. Like, maybe they just wanted to, like, make it clear to people that it still exists. Like, yeah, we just delayed the game, but don't worry, it's still real. Like, I don't know, just, isn't that weird? I find that to be pretty peculiar, right? That's probably why. Yeah, like they wanted to make sure people's faith was still, like people were still excited, right? Bum, 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 bum. Yeah. That's super interesting decision by them. We are making it. We promise. Here, look at the proof. Yeah. All right. We'll turn down. I usually like. I was gonna put on sound because I wanted to hear the bees fall, but maybe we'll try catching bees without sound today, just because the sound of the bees stinging you is annoying. What's up, Tabby? It's not my favorite noise, let's just say that. Did you want something or what? Did you know? I didn't know you had a crab. I've been looking for a crab too. They're so cute. I totally have to have it. Will you trade it for my fortune shirt? I'm gonna have to say no. Really? You won't do it? But can't you catch another crab pretty easily? Well, whatever. But you have to give me the next one you catch for free. Okay, deal. I'm honest. I just don't know how often I'm gonna see crabs. I'm sorry. Don't spread it. I'm sorry. I wouldn't have turned her down, but I don't know what we're working with here. Yeah, same here, Overlord Twiggy, and like, it's just it's a loud noise, and it's just I don't know. I don't want to. The only problem is I might not hear the bees fall if they fall like out of sight. Ooh, nice money. You excited for Deltarune? Oh, here we go. Got him. I realize this camera is perfect for catching bees. I don't know why it took me so long. I missed that one. I wasn't expecting 2 trees back to back. I'm not gonna lie, I was not expecting both trees next to each other at all. Like, that was not at all what I was expecting. So they got me there, dude. They knew what to do, man. I was not expecting right next to each other trees. Like, that was kind of a phony there. They messed me up. So I've never played Undertale. Get this guy out of here! I've never played Undertale. I'm sorry. I don't know what to say. I'm not a real gamer. I haven't either. You just started playing it again yesterday. 10 out of 10 would recommend. But I will tell you this though, Frito. I'm excited for all of you gamers who are excited, because I love when people are excited about video games. I love passion. I love the excitement. I love fandoms and people really leaning into the things they love. So I'm gonna be real. Like, I genuinely am happy for the fans who are getting extra chapters in their favorite game. You know, like, I love the passion for Undertale. I think it's so cool. It's one of the most passionate game communities out there, right? You know, next to, you know, FNAF. We had that person in the chat earlier. Like, FNAF, you know, there's some communities out there, yes, that are just so passionate. Yo, what's up, Zaina? Hey, would you prefer KJ or Zaina? Welcome to the show today. Last night, you watched the new remaster of Pink Floyd's legendary 1972 concert film live at Pompeii. It was glorious. Wow, that sounds amazing. What? They did a remaster of it? So does it like sound better and just look better, like the whole 9 yards, I bet? That's cool. That's cool. I'm honestly I'm pretty into Pink Floyd. I'm not gonna sit here and say I'm a Pink Floyd expert. I haven't really listened to a ton of Pink Floyd in my day, but I've dabbled and I like what I've heard. I've also, you know, I've done that thing where you watch Alice in Wonderland. Oh, you know that thing where you put on The Wall and you put on Alice in Wonderland and you mute Alice in Wonderland and you watch it side by side? I've done that. Wait, where was that beat? Where was that beat? Did it come out of this tree? Or did it come out of this tree? It came out of the left tree, right? Yeah. It came out of the right tree. Okay. So that, I don't know what acre this technically is. I think that's technically the 2 acres. So I think we're shaking trees here. Okay. There's a Wizard of Oz. Oh, sorry. Wizard of Oz was what I meant. I'm so sorry. I misspoke. Oh, you KJ? Yeah, Wizard of Oz alongside The Wall. That's what I did. Excuse me. I've done that once with a friend. Yeah, I completely misspoke. Yeah. The Dark Side of Oz or whatever. You've been summoned by Pink Floyd. Yeah. I had a couple friends that were pretty into Floyd, and I went through a little bit of a very tiny Floyd phase when I was like 16 actually. And I remember my best friend was like concerned. It was weird. I'll never forget this interaction. You know, high school drama, and my best friend was like, "You're listening to Pink Floyd?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he's like, "You better be careful. People are gonna think you're into drugs." I'll never forget that. He's like, "You better be careful. People are gonna think you're dropping acid, dude." I'm like 16, and at this point, I hadn't even started my weed smoking era. I was a complete straight edge. And I was just like, "What? Really?" And he's like, "Yeah, you don't know?" And I'm like, "No, I thought it was cool. Like, I just thought the music was cool." And he's like, "Yeah, dude, like, that music is attached to like drugs." He's like, "You got to be careful. People are going to think you're the wrong type of guy." And I was just like, really? Like, I was so thrown off by that. Because to me, it was just music. You know what I mean? To me, I was just like, I was so naive. I was such a little naive buttum. You know what I was such a little naive buttum that it took my friends to like tell me that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? I was such a little naive buttum, dude. I was just like, really? He's like, "Yeah, dude, you don't know?" I'm like, "No, I just like the song." Do you still smoke weed? Not really. Oh, here we go. Got it. Nice. 3 for 5 today. No, not really. It's something I'll do like super occasionally when it's available, or like with a friend or something like that. Like, yeah, it's something I'll do super occasionally. So yeah, I mean, my answer to you is yes, but just not on any like serious level. Pretty much for me, it's like the equivalent to cracking a brew every once in a while, right? Anybody can relate to that? Anybody just crack like a brew or have a glass a glass of wine, a wine of glass every once in a while? It's like that's like the vibe for me, Frito. It's like same thing. Just like, yeah, just like I'll just have like a glass of wine, so to speak, and just chill. He's not wrong though. Yeah, where did they get that idea? Yeah, what's up, Butterfly Sugar Baby? Yeah, we don't judge though. Do your thing, Frito. You know, we're not that kind of people here. I firmly, yeah, do your thing, baby. You guys can openly share that kind of stuff. I don't mind. A projector's what I need. I'm sick of cable. Dude, I've wanted to buy a projector for a while. Nice. We got some good cash. Here. I'll crack a brewski during sports, and that's about it. Right. Nice. What's up, Tom Nook? Some of this clock, punk. You saw Roger Waters with my dad? Nice. That's cool. Yeah, KJ, I hope you enjoyed that remaster. If you ever get a projector, try not to get a DLP projector. They create artifacts for some people. Oh, thanks for the pro tip, Lolive. I appreciate you. Yeah, I don't know. I might. Projectors are expensive. That's the only thing that's kept me away from them, is that they're just pricey. My cat loves to attack TVs, so I figure the projector will be fun for him. Sam's lost shoe. It sounds like quite the experience. I don't know how to word that. Island makes a ton of money if you feed the villager a butt ton of fruit. Wait, what do you mean? You can give the island villager fruit and they give you money for it? Can you care to explain what you're talking about? Oh, yeah. The GBA minigame is sick. Yes. Thank you for the reminder. The GBA minigame is actually super rad. Yeah. Yeah. I agree with you on that. I honestly forgot about that. I haven't played it in a long time. Oh, that's cool, Calico. Have you ever seen them? It sounds like you've seen them. I like cover bands and stuff. I think that stuff's cool. Bum 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 bum. I had my first at 12 with my older brother. I'll never forget because it was he goes in right. So the story is here. Let me go here. So the story is. So I'm from the Cleveland. I grew up in like, you know, the greater Cleveland area, and there's a band called Bone Thugs and Harmony, and pretty much one of the things that Cleveland's known for, especially if you grew up in like the millennial era of music, because they're kind of not relevant anymore. And they have this song called First of the Month, and it's like all about getting paid and going and, you know, getting right, as they say. And one morning on like a Sunday, all of a sudden I'm sleeping in my bed. My mom's at work. My brother comes into the room and he turns on my stereo while I'm sleeping. And all of a sudden I get woken up to Bone Thugs. And this song's playing. Wake up, it's the first of the month. Get up, get up, get up. So all of a sudden I wake up to this and I'm smelling weed. I'm like, what is going on? I wake up, my brother's in my room. And my room was like right next to the kitchen. So he was like in the kitchen in my room. And he's like, get up, you know, and he comes into my room and he's like, you know, punches me, whatever, you know, big brother stuff. And he's like, it's the first of the month and I'm going to get you high. I'm like 12 years old and I'm like, what? Okay. And then I'll never forget it because I take the pipe in my hand and I'm like trying to light it. And like, I like puff the smoke and like, I put it in my mouth and I like puff it out. And like, I look like such a dweeb. And he looks at me and he punches me. And I'm like, what'd you go do that for? And he goes, don't you waste my stuff. Inhale it. Inhale it. And I'm like, go, okay. And then I take and I hit it again and I actually inhale it. And then from there, like and like pretty much like imagine as soon as that happens, right? It's like hold on, I don't know what this actual is. This the song here? Hold on, is this it? No, dude, hold on. It messed up my shtick because I don't actually know the name of the song. Here it is, found it. And then all of a sudden, I actually inhale it.
Lollipops and rainbows, everything that's wonderful is what I feel when we're together.
You know, and then I have my first experience.
Just to know that you are mine.
And I'm like 12 years old and I'm like, whoa, bro, dude. And we went and played Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles on Super Nintendo. Turtles in Time. And then my brother sent me to Burger King to buy him food. And that was the first time that I ever got down on the get down. Incredible, yeah. That's a crab, if I'm not utterly mistaken. How grotesque. What? He thinks crabs are grotesque? You'll usually find crabs around sandy beaches. They live in holes they dig in the sand. Helps them evade predators. They use their claws both as a weapon and for defense. While relatively weak, a pinch would still hurt. Oh, that reminds me. Have you ever seen a crab's eyes? I feel like they're staring into my soul, but I digress. Cute. Okay, let's go check out our crab. So that's what the little beach section was for. That's what the little beach section was for right there. Take a look. There's my little crab, dude. Dude, that's so cool, man. That's so cool, dude. I love the crab, dude. I love that there's new bugs and fish. He digs in and out. Oh, he's moving around. He has little sound effects. Oh, wait, the dragonfly's on my head. I forgot about that little Easter egg. Dude, he even let me walk around a little bit. Wasn't that funny? Wasn't that silly? What the heck, man? Kind of alarming, but kind of cute. Oh, because I was so young? Yeah. Yeah, dude, yeah. I was a young dun, man. You know, that's what are older brothers for, you know? Dun, 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 dun. Dun-dun-dun. Does that happen when you're in there? Wait, are you talking about like, yeah, like outside? Like, yeah, I think a dragonfly lands on you outside as well. I think so. Look at the dragonflies like landing on the water a little bit. That's so neat. It might only be inside of the museum. I think butterflies can land on you outside, though. I've seen that happen. I knew they can land on the signpost. I knew about this. Yeah, I think butterflies can land on you outside, though, but maybe not dragonflies. Yeah, Rio Keen. Yeah, that's a good way to start a Tuesday, right? Dun, 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 dun. Nice. We got some good cash today, which feels nice. We got some good moolah today. We'll have to mail Tangy tomorrow. Now we don't have to mail her fruit. We could just mail her a letter and give her a gift, but I don't know if I want to go back to the island today. I think I'm okay on that actually. Let's see if we can get another job. Oh, I mean, bug. Was that a bug? Oh, nope. Not to be rude, but did you know your face is swollen? Look at her mouth, dude. Yeah, Lip Brit, that's because she is Sally. So this is a little confusing, but I'm going to go ahead and go through it for the chat, all right? Because I know not everybody is hip. So the way this works is that this is Hazel, but Hazel is Sally. And Sally is Hazel. And you have to understand that at one point, they took Hazel and they made her Sally, and then they made a new squirrel and named that squirrel Hazel. And then they have another squirrel that's named Sally. So there's still a Sally and there's a Hazel. But now Hazel has a unibrow and that's a different squirrel. And now Sally is Hazel, but Hazel used to be Sally. And it's a lot. It's a lot to take in. It's very confusing. But yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, and we forgot about Callie. Don't get confused. There's also Callie. So there's Callie and Sally and Hazel. Yeah, don't forget about Kelly. Oh my God. Don't mention Blue Bear. I don't know what you just explained. Do I have to explain it again? Because I will. Yo, what's up, lady scientist? Lots of meetings, so I'll be lurking. Yo, thank you for lurking. Thanks for choosing my stream to lurk on, dude. Welcome to the broadcast. Yo, what's up, Ali Bobali? It's my birthday, and I'm happy you're playing Population Growing this morning. I'm lurking over on YouTube while I work. Love you, Highland Descent, and chat so much. Yo, happy birthday. You get some birthday love in the chat for Ali Bobali? Yeah, don't forget about me. What's up, California? All right, dude. Yo, let's get some birthday love in the chat for Ali Bobali. All right, let's get some KK birthday going. Let's get some KK birthday going, baby. Let's get some KK birthday going.
Sunshine, lollipops, and rainbows, everything.
Wait, hold on. Wait, that's not the right song. Hold on a second.
Me, now, oh, me, oh, me,
Ma, me, mo, me, ma, me, ma. Yo, happy birthday, Allie. And happy birthday to anybody out there. Happy belated. Happy birthday this week. This goes to anybody out there. Good morning, Dragon Martinez. Good morning, Ginger King. Good to see you. I saw that deck you shared in the Discord. I'm going to check it out at some point. I'll have to share a copy of Electachew once I'm done finalizing it. You know, I'm still experimenting with it. Yo, good morning, good morning. Good morning, Shepherd. Hey, what's up, Sol Shepherd? Sir Vin, Shapeshifter, I see you out here. Cerulean Eventuality, see you out here as well. The fact that you know the lyrics, I've heard this song a lot. Yeah. Here comes the breakdown. Ow! Me, mo. Oh my gosh, the lovers are back together. Look, the lovers are back together. They already got back together. They already healed the quarrel and they're both wearing love shirts. Dude, the lore is real right now. Yo, happy birthday, Allie. Hope you have a great day, man, and celebrate yourself this week, all right? Celebrate yourself, man. Play it yourself one day off stream. I'll think about that. Thank you, Sam. Yo, what's up, FLCL? Thanks for getting birthday love in the chat, dude. They freaking made up. Look at this. Is Cozy out there? Yo, look. They made up Cozy. What's up, Rawsome, dude? Good to see you today. Oh my lord. Unbelievable. Yo, give me a job. Bum 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 bum. Dun 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 dun. Yo, stop laughing at me, Leopold. Just give me some work. Nice. All right, we got to get a watch from Tasha. Got it. Nice. I feel like it's one of those once-in-a-lifetime games. I think you'd like it, just the fandom can be nuts. Yeah, I definitely think I would like it. That's something I've been pretty sure about for a while, just because I do understand the concept of the game and how it plays out to some extent. So like I understand like the freedom of choice and all that, and I think that's all cool. And because I haven't been spoiled on it, I know I would have a bunch of cool like moments where like something happened and I'd be like, cool, because I know the game has a lot of those moments where they do something really cool gameplay wise that you're not expecting, and like the interactions in the game, there's a lot of surprises and Easter eggs, and you'll make a decision and something unexpected will happen. Like, so I know like just out of the knowledge from the community, like I know it's a game that's totally worth my time. Just like so many games, so little time, right? I'll tell you this much, I've already kind of decided I would probably do a pacifist run. Again, I don't know what that entails. I've never played it. But just the fact that I can do a pacifist run lets me know that I'll probably just do it because I already know that exists. Because that's been spoiled for me that you can do that, I probably would go into the game with the intention of going full pacifist just to kind of have fun. But, you know, I don't know. I am a bit of a role player, so maybe the story would take me in another direction, but now they're depressed. Well, you know, that just happens sometimes. You'll be fine, Tangy. Get over it. Delivery. That's it. That's my watch. We're talking about Undertale. Yeah. I never expected to see it again. I didn't think you'd ever find it. You're the best. This is awesome. Now for your reward. How about some stationery? Dun, 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 dun. All right, we'll write these letters for tomorrow. To the museum so we could sell some fossils. Okay, sick. We have a massive debt. We have a massive debt to pay. 380,000 for our house upgrade. Let's go check our house out. It's getting a little toxic with these two, yeah. All right, nice. Take a look at the pad, dude. You've been obsessed with Skyrim? Thinking about starting an evil playthrough as a Khajiit? Dude, I played a Khajiit before. I played a Khajiit puncher. They punched stuff. We have to play this game on a Saturday so we can get a KK Slider song. Boom, 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 boom. I want to have this window. I want to have... Trying to figure out how I want to set this house up. I think I would like... my couch right here. Cool. And we'll put this next to it. Put this over here. Nice. I like getting all the different foreign cards in TCG Pocket. Flower clock over debt? Precisely. You understand. You get it. Ooh, we got the GameCube symbol. Sick. All right, let's put the GameCube symbol actually next to the couch. Go ahead and put these cabinets down here. And I'm going to put these over here. It'll be nice to have something, some height difference here. What do I got in my hand? The green chair. All right. Yo, enjoy that work, Lurk. Thank you for being here today, dude. I'm gonna pull this out. I'm gonna pull this bed out as well. We're gonna rock the bed like this. We're gonna pull the Apple television in, and we're gonna have the Apple television at the foot of the bed, so we can watch Apple TV while we sleep. Perfect. This is our nightstand. Stupid box. These can come with us. We'll put this plant in the house. And the green chair next to it. Beautiful. No idea what I'm doing with this. Gonna kind of have that vibing there, sure. I don't think you could put stuff on top of this dresser. Let's check. You cannot. All right. We'll pull this out. Kind of have this doing that. And I'm going to have these gyroids behind the couch because I think this is cool. I like the gyroids being full pieces of furniture. I also like that they're small enough to put on walls and stuff in New Horizons. So I think I like both styles. I really do like both styles of gyroids. I just kind of wish we had both still. Yeah, I just kind of wish we still had both styles because I like them both for different reasons. Okay, then what's this? Oh, this is my new compass. Honestly, the compass is one of the worst items to get from Gulliver. Like, to be 100% real. But I can't complain because I'll take anything. Bum 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 bum. Yo, what's up, Game Nations? All right, nice. Here, let's go ahead and take a quick tinkle. We'll be right back, chat room. Enjoy some jams. And I'll see you in just a moment. Right. Okay. We're back, baby. Thank you, chat. Thanks for waving in game Mations. I appreciate that. Yeah, I like that the gyroids are small and that you can put them on walls. And I like the gyroids in New Horizons because they can be put outside. But I do think that gyroids in this game were superior. I think they were pretty similar in New Leaf. So I guess you could just say all retro gyroids were superior because they were pretty much all the same up until New Horizons, right? They still had the family system, and they were still big, and there was a lot of the same ones throughout all the games. I remember getting the Brewsteroids in New Leaf. There was a whole family of Brewster ones in New Leaf, and that was so cool. They all sounded like teapots and steam and like the sounds of making coffee. That was such a cool thing. That was such a cool thing, dude. Love me a Botoid. Yeah. I think I will say this. The Brewster gyroids in New Leaf were so much cooler than the ones in New Horizons. Even though I do like the pigeon one in New Horizons. I did like the pigeon one. It was cool. It didn't hold up. I just got ACGC Deluxe working, and now I'm going to play along. Let's go! ACGC Deluxe hype, baby! Let's get it! You love to hear it, man. All right, nice. We didn't get any furniture from trees today, which is unfortunate. So we weren't lucky to get any furniture. We got our renovation happening. I believe we did our last job. Yeah, we did our last job, which is good. Yeah, I'm excited. So we have to check out our flower clock tomorrow. That's the thing I'm most looking forward to, and potentially a new villager tomorrow as well, because we got Tad 2 days ago. Yo, Arya Vex coming in with the 33. Yo, how you doing today, Arya? Hey. Yo, what's up, Ted? All right, he wants me to get a watch from Rex. All right, let's go find Rex, nicknamed Dandruff, because he's always flaking. Those are not my words. Those are Tad's words. Hope you're doing well today, Arya. All right, where's Rex at? I know I saw Rex around earlier, but honestly, Rex has been a lion about town today, so he could be anywhere right now. He's certainly not home. I think I saw Rex hanging out around E3. Let's go see if he's still over there. Just enjoying the stream like normal. Hope you're having a good day today, dude. Thank you so much. There's Butch. Here he is, a lion about town. All right, you got this item. You got this pickup for me, dude. Dang it, Hazel came to take it. I mean, it's Sally. I mean, Callie. I mean, that squirrel. But that one squirrel. So our town right now, we have 2 squirrels, 2 lions, 2 cats, 2 frogs, 1 dog, 1 duck. This is the most balanced my town has ever been. This is the most balanced my town's ever been. 2 birds. What is this, Noah's Ark? 2 birds, 2 frogs, 2 lions, 2 cats, 2 squirrels. Yeah, we got Noah's Ark town. Like, this is the most balanced my town's ever been. I always get like 3 or 4 of the same animal type. Like, I'm very shocked, actually. All right, well, who did I have to go talk to? Wait, who was my job to go see? Hylia's arc. Oh yeah, right here. She's right here. Thank you, Ruby. Okay, we got Ted's stuff. Good. Bam, 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 bam. All right, Ted. I got your item just a tad bit late. I would hate for you to tattle on me. Nice, 515 bells. We'll take it. Pikachu. 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 Pikacha. Pikachu. Pikachu. Pikacha. You know if it's possible to mod Morrowind like it is Skyrim? There's some overhaul mods for Morrowind. Yeah. Yeah, you go to Nexus Mods. Go to Nexus Mods and look for some of the overhaul mods. There are some really, really well done Morrowind overhaul mods out there. Not only can you make the game look really good, you can also change the systems and stuff to make it a little bit easier and maybe a little closer to Skyrim. Like how you level up and stuff. Yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah, that stuff exists big time. Now, I don't have any direct solutions for you, but if you go to nexusmods.com, poke around the top 10 or top 20 Morrowind mods, and I guarantee you there's one or two overhaul mods that will do that. So just to clarify, an overhaul mod is one that changes the game big time. Like it'll adds items, creatures, characters. So it sounds like you're looking for an overhaul mod that's really gonna change the basics of Morrowind and shape it to be closer to Skyrim. I would look into a Morrowind overhaul mod. Yeah. I like to keep myself abreast of the latest news, you know, all the important stuff like who's dating who and who's mad at who and who's, well, you get the idea. Do you ever notice that stuff? Yeah. Of course you do. Who doesn't? I'm sure you're just dying to know what's going on. For example, I heard from a good source that you'll never be nearly as popular as I am. Yes, Yugi boy. You know, I heard something else really interesting. You know, Pete the mailman and Pelly the postal worker? Well, I've been given the understanding that they're somewhat of an item, if you know what I mean. Pelly is such a sweet girl and Pete's such a good guy. They make a nice couple. So I guess we'll just have to wait and see what happens, right? Dude, what a B word. The heck, dude? What an actually punk. Yo, what's up? How you doing today, Sesoteric? How are you today? She's spilling the tea. Yeah, while also saying a backhanded comment to me. Yo, what's up, Tabby? Yeah, go ahead, make fun of my face. You know what I realized the last time I played Ness? Yeah, we know. I'm hoping somebody might give me a piece of fruit today if I talk to enough villagers. Have you heard? I really can't believe it's happening. What's happening, you ask? Well, you know Rena, right? Someone told me she's offering some killer decorations. She needs to hurry it up and come to town. It's so hard to wait for her. Her offerings better be exceptional. Cute. This used to be my old break song. If you know, you know. Anytime we would take a break, we jam to this. Yeah, Ron knows, dude. A friend of mine gave me a dress the other day, but it doesn't fit, so I haven't worn it, and it's just been sitting in my closet. I thought maybe you want it for 310 bells. Yeah, I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. Hope you're doing well today, Sesoteric. Welcome to the channel. Thanks for following. Whoa, we got a 1 week VIP badge. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Yo, Ron, bringing it in. I haven't made an alert for that one yet, but I will. I will. Yo, enjoy your week of VIP. And sometimes you get it longer because I forget, or if I take days off, I will compensate you for those days off. So, for example, last week I had an unexpected 4 days off, so the last person that had VIP got to keep it a little bit extra longer because of that. However, their time has come. Their time has come. So salutes. Someone must have put ice in the tea because all I'm hearing is chatter. Rip, yeah. Get this, Hylian. That exterior decorator Rena's headed to town. Every time she shows up, her offerings are different. I slept in once and totally missed a good decoration. Well, that's okay. I'm sure she'll offer it again soon. Cute. I love the idea of new traveling NPCs. So we've already interacted with Rena though, so we're good. We got our decoration. It's gonna be right up here. It's a flower clock. And it's gonna be put here. So we might lose these fruit trees that we planted, but whatever. I'm not too stressed about it. All right, let's dive into some 2 Point Museum, shall we? If y'all were here hanging out with some Animal Crossing, I appreciate you. We'll be continuing to keep the vibes intact while we do a little bit of a game swap here today. But if you were just trying to watch some AC, don't worry, more Animal Crossing will be here. We do a lot of Animal Crossing on this channel. And just to tell you a little bit about myself, I'm Hylian Descent. I play Animal Crossing, Stardew Valley, farming sims, life sims. I'm a Nintendo baby at heart with a variety gamer's soul. You're gonna get the Zeldas, the Pokemons, the Kirbys. So make sure you hit that follow button, and thank you to those who have. And make sure you pop in again soon. Well, again, Animal Crossing at this point on the daily, but very regularly. So appreciate you. If you're hanging out over on YouTube, make sure you hit that follow and subscribe for more of that delicious, delectable content like I just mentioned a moment ago.